Alright, in this tutorial I'm just going to briefly go over adjustment layers. Adjustment layers are ways to create simple manipulations and color corrections to a photograph. And it puts a layer on top of the original layer instead of destructively altering or editing the original photograph or image, I should say. So let's get our windows or layers palette up by going to Window, Layers. Alright, and if you click down here under the circle, there's like a circle with half white, half black. If I click on that, this is your adjustment layer menu, and all these things do different things. And really you just kind of have to go one by one and play around and see what they do. But you can see, like, you know, the hue and saturation. If I wanted to change it to black and white, I can click right here. This box opens up and I can kind of adjust these sliders to kind of manipulate how I want my black and white image to appear. Okay. Once I get a setting that I really like, okay, I can hit OK, and you can see that it's automatically created a black and white layer on top of my original image. It didn't make any permanent edits, so if I could automatically take it off just by simply clicking on the eye. Now if I wanted to delete it, I can just drag it to the trash can and it'll delete the layer altogether. Okay, so to recap, adjustment layers, click right here. Let's say this time I wanted to adjust the hue and saturation, right? And I can bump up the saturation like so. I know this is an extreme edit, but I want you guys to be able to see it. Once I do that, I can hit OK, and here's my adjustment layer. Now you can take the eye off to see what it looks like before, and if you want to go back at a later time to adjust the saturation, you can click right here. Double click, and you can adjust the hue and saturation again. Okay, so it's kind of nice that you can not only does it put the layer on top of your original image, you can also go back by double clicking on it and change the amount of saturation or hue at a later date as well. Okay, you can also apply adjustment layers on top of each other. Let's say I wanted to adjust the color, let's say the brightness and contrast. Right, I can adjust the contrast and the lightness of it as well, and it just sticks another adjustment layer on top. Okay, all right, and that is that's about it for this tutorial on adjustment layers.